Welcome to our currently unnamed weekly segment. My name's Sean Snipacelli, and with me is my league-mandated partner, Doug DeGolhorn. This is a new segment to keep you up to date on the hottest stories across the NHL. Doug, say hello to the folks at home.
What the hell's a Canuck?
Right you are, Doug. Our first story does come from the frozen north, as the Edmonton Oilers lost their first game of the season by a shocking score of 8-1 to the Vancouver Canucks.
Wow, those Canucks must be really good at hockey.
Maybe so, Doug. After the game, media members got to team captain Connor McDavid to ask him what went wrong in this one.
Go back to the drawing board and figure it out. Like I said, there's lots of lessons there for us. Sucks that this happens on the first game of the year. These nights happen. Sucks that it's the first one, obviously. Looking forward to playing them again Saturday.
You love to see the best player in the world talk about getting better.
Yeah, too bad it was bullshit and they got smoked Saturday too.
Indeed. In fact, on Saturday night, we got some comments from Oilers goaltender Stuart Skinner, who had allowed 4 goals on 16 shots, just a few days after allowing 4 goals on 16 shots, in relief of Jack Campbell, who allowed 4 goals on 16 shots. Here's what he had to say in his defense.
Goalies know how to play, and numbers lie, and I thought I played well. Besides getting 16 shots, letting 4 in.
I think he has a point, Sean. Other than the 4 goals, he was flawless. Right you are, Doug. In more concerning news, the NHL has announced a new segment of their own called Bedard Watch, where they promise weekly updates about the 18-year-old rookie phenom in a move that has even Blackhawks fans saying it's a little bit much.
Well, he is 18.
An unsettling comment to say the least, Doug. We now go live to low-quality Blackhawks fan on his take on the situation. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
At what point do you feel the media has taken this too far, and have we already reached it?
Yeah, he's a generational talent, so some of this was to be expected, but I think a weekly report from the league's media sources, it's probably taken it a little too far. I think we're at that point now.
Let me ask something. Go ahead. How embarrassing was it to shamelessly tank for an entire year to get Connor Bedard?
Well, I don't know if that's fair. I think it's a little more complicated than that.
Is it complicated because the league rigged the draft in your favor to help cover up for your incompetence? And the line disconnected. I just wanted to know. No need to apologize, Doug. Those are the hard-hitting questions people expect from you at this point.
Yeah!
Indeed. And in other news, Shane Pinto remains unsigned by the Ottawa Senators, and he has gone home and won't return until a new deal is struck. The Senators are saying they need to clear cap space before they can sign the talented youngster, but their excuses are falling on deaf ears, as fans are wondering how we got to this point.
Probably by spending too much on bad players.
An astute observation, Doug. How do you see this one shaken out? Probably in a way that makes Senators fans very angry. Prophetic. And in a story that no one even knew existed, the Washington Capitals' home sellout streak of 588 games has come to an end this past week, forcing fans to ask the question, who was going to these games in the first place? Well, there's a lot of prostitution in Washington. The term is sex worker, Doug, and on this program, it is a proud and respected profession.
Oh yeah, I respect him.
Go Capitals! And for a much-needed heartwarming segment of the week, Marc-Andre Fleury has invited over 24 family and friends to watch him tonight in Montreal, in which could be his final start in Montreal.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is truly astounding to watch family and friends pour out to support one another.
No, not that. That an almost 40-year-old Canadian can still be a professional athlete. Usually, they're disgusting slobs by that point.
That couldn't be more incorrect. What reason are you talking about?
Have you ever had poutine?
Good point, Doug. And in our final story of the week, the Bruins Centennial team has been released, leading lifelong Bruins fans into confusion, as Tim Thomas, the hero of the 2011 Cup-winning team, was snubbed for a goalie none of them had ever heard of in Frank Brimsek.
What a letdown.
Right you are, Doug. We now go live to low-quality Bruins fan for his reaction on the team.
Hey guys, and congrats on the new gig. But I want to say Frank Brimsek is a great choice. He was actually my first choice as well. I think he was one of the best goaltenders, if not the best goaltender for that era. He won multiple Stanley Cups. There's just a lot of reason to put him on that list. And I mean, all you have to do is look at his nickname, Mr. Zero, and that should tell you what you need to know.
More like zero. Am I right? And that does it for the weekly segment. From our team to yours, have a great night. Are we seriously doing this every week? No, who's he related to? He can't be